So hello gamers, today I wanted to use like the weirdest scope ever. I hate this scope, it's so whack. Basically, you know the Malcolm 3X, right? Well, you see the Malcolm 3X, it's a scope. People use it on LMGs for some reason. I mean, they use it on the weirdest guns, but LMGs is one of those guns that they use it on. So I guess we'll try out this one first, and then I'm gonna show you the weirdest version of this. So this one is just like, no recoil. Look, it's got no recoil. Ooh, I can kill people with it from range. It's so trash. It's such a trash scope. Oh wow, I became the minigun. Ooh wow, I can scope in and shoot. Wowee, so good. So it goes from this length to this length. It's the Malcolm 6 times. It's literally a Malcolm, but it's 6 times zoom. Like, what is this thing? It's so weird. So yeah, somebody commented on my Discord if I could review this. I'm gonna hate this, I know. Jeez, why? It actually makes the Scar Hammer 9mm feel like it has recoil. I mean, it does. But with a low zoom optic, it's like really easy to just ignore all the recoil. But when you use a Malcolm 6X, like if you just use this, boom, no recoil. But if you're gonna use this, oh my gosh, it's so trash. Like, why? You could just use alt aim. If you use the Malcolm on your guns, just comment why. You can't actually think the Malcolm is a good scope, right? It just looks bad. I'm not gonna scope in on that guy. And then like, oh my gosh, you may as well just use alt aim. Maybe I should put comp on this, but I don't know, dude. Like, what is it? It's so long. It's like as long as my long barrel. If I used a comp, it would probably be as long as my barrel is. It looks so trash. Were these added at the same time? I don't know. Is the Malcolm 6X even like a default scope on certain guns? Like, I know the Henselt, not the Henselt. The Henselt is a default scope, but the Malcolm is a default scope as well on guns like the Henry. But this is just trash. But if I use comp folding, okay, that's a little bit more controllable. I was trying to lower the camera recoil a little bit, and I think I did. Not a ton, but it's enough to hit stuff. Pew, 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 pew. I've become a minigun. I don't know, dude. Like, is this scope really that good? I tried to put it on my intervention, but I don't even think it works on the intervention. The 3X does, but not the 6X, which is weird. The ADS time is kind of trash. I don't know. It's bad. If you use this scope, which I don't think anybody does, but if you do, let me know in the comments, what gun do you use it on? I'm sure it's not the Scar Hammer, but that's like the only gun I could find that had it. It didn't work on my M16 and it didn't work on my intervention. It's a weird scope, dude. It's theoretically decent, I guess, because like it's actually got zoom, but I guess the VCOG exists, but the VCOG isn't that good, but I don't know. Like, all the scopes that are good are the scopes that come on snipers, and don't use a sniper scope on something that isn't a sniper, you know? You're probably like, Strider, what about the gyro jet, the freaking Henry? Don't even use it on those, because those guns just use like coyote sight irons or something. I don't know, this gun kind of sucks. What a weird scope. What a weird scope, dude. So whack. Oh, what? Oh. Dude, it's almost useful. It could almost be good, I guess. The Malcolm is like kind of good on some guns, I guess, because it has low camera recoil since it's only a 3X. But this scope has bad handling. Also, look how long it is. It's crazy long. The zoom is too high. I mean, it just has a lot of camera recoil. It doesn't even appear to work on some of the snipers. So what's the point of it? It's so weird. It's not too bad because I'm still getting kills, but like not as many as I would with just like a reflex or an AMT Terminator. At least it's usable. It's not like some of the scopes that are just impossible to use. 0.16.6. Cross map. Cross map. It's like I'm an anti-aircraft gun. Oh. Like, if I just alt aim this, it just becomes better, you know? There's no point to not alt aim. If you have a pretty spray LMG, just alt aim it. It comes with alt aim. The alt aim's good. Look at that. It's so good. It's just gonna perform better than like scoping in, especially with this scope. I just don't understand this scope. It doesn't like appear to have any major place in the game. What is it supposed to be? Is it supposed to be like a replacement for like a sniper scope on some guns? Because I guess it can be, but it's just not that good. I guess they only added it because the Henry 3X exists and they're like, let's add a 6X one. It's just one of those, I don't know, a lot of the scopes in this game, they just don't feel like they're necessary at all, you know? Like, they'll add a new scope, like the SUSAT scope or something, and it just won't be that good, not worth using, because the reflex is just going to be the #1 scope. The real culprit here is simply just the ranges that you fight people. Having a sniper scope is really not necessary, you know? You rarely fight people from more than 400 studs away. And when you're fighting people from 200 studs away, it's much better to have a reflex sight on a gun that's more spray. The only guns that you don't want to have a very CQC based sight on is like a sniper. Even DMRs, you don't put a scope on a DMR, you put a coyote. And when you have a coyote on a DMR, you get, even when you aim down sights, you get great FOV, and you can still hit stuff. I guess maybe I'm not shift steadying and that's a problem. Okay, I don't know. Weird scope, not really the best, but it's fine. You can use it. If I'm gonna use any long range scope, I'm gonna go like ACOG. ACOG is kind of good, but usually Coyote is just the best. You know, Coyote. It's got 2x zoom. It's got a very nice reticle. You can hit shots really easily. Let me show you. We literally just got Jungle twice in a row, but like the revamp of Jungle instead of the original Jungle. Let me just show you though. You got the pretty easy to control recoil. You got the low magnification, but you can still hit stuff at range. It's so good. Look at this. It's just a scope you can rely on. It works well in CQC, but it works well in LRC too. And that's really what you're looking for in a scope. You're looking for versatility. You're not looking for, ooh, it's really good at this one thing, which the Hensoldt 6X, I mean, Malcolm 6X is not really good for anything. Even on a sniper, like just use a different sniper scope. Thank you Discord server member for letting me know that there was a Malcolm 6X. I knew that there was one, but I just didn't really think about it that much. But yeah, this map layout is so weird. But yeah, anyways gamers, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Yo, let's go. Yo, I'm hacking.
Get the frick out of here.